What's up, boy? It's your boy Low back with another episode of MBT Music Video Theory, man, where we break down music videos and do tutorials, all that. But today we are getting into long exposure with your camera. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you need to know what exposure is, go check the video in the description and go check out the, I did a video on basically how to learn your camera. So go to that one first and then come back. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Right now, this is, you here. Alright, so in layman's terms, long exposure is basically, your aperture being open for a long period of time. Meaning at least about a second or more, or whatever the case may be. Because when you're taking a picture, the measurement of your shutter speed is actually in a fraction of a second. So that's how many, if that was how many per second, this is how fast it's going. That's, you know what I'm saying? Basically. So with that being said, 1 second or longer, like I said, that's a long exposure. So you got 1 second, 3 seconds, 30 seconds, a whole minute, more minutes, whatever. It depends on what your camera can actually do to begin with. Me personally, I went with 30 or 60-second exposures. Now, first off, I want to apologize because I pretty much dropped the phone that had all of my B-roll, because this is multiple days of me doing this, and all of my B-roll and shots of y'all seeing me actually performing light painting and long exposures. I can't even get the stuff off there. It's broke. All the footage is gone, basically. All the footage is gone. So the first time I went to try long exposure, I actually went to a lake. And the reason why I went to a lake is because I wanted to show y'all different tactics and different techniques just in general on how you use long exposure and reasons why you would want to use long exposure. So the first picture here is a picture of the lake. This is before the sun went down enough. It was too bright out still, and I couldn't really get the long exposure, but I wanted to also show you guys what it looked like when you actually take a picture of the lake, period, of water. Do you see it? It's water, you know what I'm saying? I kind of edited it a little bit, but it's water. Everything's going out there. Well, here's the unedited one too, just to show you, like, you know what I'm saying? So boom, now you see I edited it. Now, as you can see, that one it looks like a regular picture of the lake, right? But look at the water closely. I want you to go back and I want you guys to look at the water. You see this water here? You see how you can kind of see the water moving? You can see the splashes, because that's what happened. It catches all of that because quick shutter, you know what I'm saying? Snap, you know what I'm saying? It's happening really fast. So that's exactly why you're able to catch everything in motion, right? All this stuff happening, you know what I'm saying? Well, then once the sun actually went down, I took this picture right here. Now, I don't know if you noticed the difference right now, but see this picture right here, the difference in this one is the water. Look at the water right there. You see the water right there? The water is so smooth, buttery smooth. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that is moving, it blurs out, or you can't even see it depending on how long your exposure is. But basically it kind of makes a lot of things smoothen out when it comes to water. Water will smoothen out. There's no ripples, there's no nothing. It all smoothens as smooth as possible. Of course, because it's moving, you kind of still see it has some type of indication that something's going on. It's in the water, right? But that's what happens, you know what I'm saying? So that's a technique that you guys can go with whenever you're going out and you're taking pictures of like a lake or whatever, you know what I mean? If you have a dark enough ND filter, you could do it even with the sun up. The ND filters are basically it's like sunglasses for your camera lens, you know what I mean? So you put that bad boy on there. I use them all the time. I'm using one right now, but I use them all the time. But I don't have any that was dark enough that was gonna work on that day, especially not going at the sun. That's the real thing. It was at the sun, you know what I mean? But then once the sun started going down, I decided to take more pictures of this tree and kind of wrap the light around the tree, basically showing you what I really came out there for, which was basically to show you how light streams work when you're doing light painting. And well, it's not really light painting at this point in time. This is not the light painting. I'm gonna show you what light painting is a little bit later, but as of right now, these are just long exposure techniques. And this one right here, I took the light and I ran it across the tree. I got two pictures here. You know, both of them, I ran the light around the tree, you know what I mean? And you can't see it, but the terrain is horrible. That's why it's all rigid and stuff, because I'm like running and holding the light, and the light that I'm holding is like, it's not bendy or anything, it's straight. So every little, when I move, every little aspect is catching up, it's catching all that in there. So I really kind of didn't even want to show y'all that, because that's kind of, these pictures kind of trash to me, but you know what I'm saying, I did them. So, and I wanted to show y'all that, hey, we gotta learn, and this is the reason why I even did so many shots, you know what I'm saying? But after I done the tree, and when it started getting dark enough, all of a sudden it was go time, and y'all already know, you know what I mean, your boy was excited. Maybe you don't know, because like I said, you wasn't even able to see the behind the scenes, but I get excited, you know what I'm saying? So I was excited, and then it was time to go, and I started making random patterns in the middle of the night, like, you know, we're putting my camera one way and basically just shooting the light and trying to make different, I don't know, shapes. And you know what, you tell me, you know what I mean? Some of these patterns came out cool, you know, and then some of them did not, you know what I mean? But however, like I said, I was out there and I was trying, and I was really getting it in. I'm trying to really do something just to show that I know this technique. Like, I even tried writing my name, bro. I even tried writing my name. You can see it right here. You see this right here. I tried writing my name. These are ugly. It's ugly handwriting because I'm using a stiff light, and this is way more difficult than it seems. And then because I can't really tell where the camera's at, it's really hard to see. Like, so I'm just, you know what I mean? It's just really difficult, because when you do a long exposure, your screen on your camera goes black. I got a screen that turns around, a little isolated screen. Yeah, you ain't gonna see nothing on that screen because it's taking the whole picture, so it's not showing you anything. But however, after doing all these different things and just really screwing it all up, I'm shooting random stuff at one point in time. I turned the camera around the other direction, and I don't know what made me, I turned it around in the other direction because the ground was wet. And like I said before, everything looks better wet. I said wet. So I decided to go ahead and shoot the other way. Like I said, try to get that on the ground, get some reflection off the ground, and this is what came out of it. Yes, look at that. This is just random stuff, and then like even my movement looks so fluid, and this is just a bunch of nothing. But look how beautiful this nothing looks, you know what I'm saying? This is beautiful. Here's the unedited version of this picture too, just to show you, you know what I'm saying? But realistically, forget all that. Let's go back to the beautiful one. Yes, look at that, boy. I'm telling you, man. So yeah, like I said, so at this point in time, I'm feeling kind of confident in myself a little bit, and I'm like, oh man, it is going down. So yeah, then I tried to go back out another day because I really want Cinnamon, man. You know what I'm saying? Who is you, bro?
You can't hear Cineman.
Cinnamon?
Nah, Cineman. What company do you work for?
Cinemental Imagery and
Exactly. So shut the f up, bro. Like who?
This is, I don't even know
Who
why
is
he's hired
this dude?
here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, this your boy Cineman, you know what I'm saying, with CinementalImagery.com. And you already know what it is, man. We do video, we do photography, we do anything you can think of that requires a camera or a computer. We will handle that for you. We are here to make your dreams come to life. You understand what I'm saying? Check the links out in the description. Please do check out our YouTube channel. Please do check out our Instagram and everything else. Yes, Cinemental and CinementalImagery.com. Man, hey, y'all done back there? Y'all done back there? All right. Yeah, so like I was saying, man, please check us out. Yes, we do, you know, all these other things, but it doesn't even matter. He's messing me up right now. The fact that he even, like, y'all already know what it is. Check the links in the description, and I'll make sure that I let y'all know, because the reason why I'm here is because somebody ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're just gonna leave it at that and holla at you boys. Peace. So like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, You know what I mean? Basically, I went out another day and decided to shoot again, and I wanted to go to the freeway because I wanted to get some light trails to let y'all understand exactly another technique and another reason people even use this, and you might have seen similar pictures, you know, to this right here. So as you can see, it's a picture of me looking out over the bridge to the freeway. Now, I got the gate all in the way, and I know it's just kind of like, what is that? Why is the gate there? You know what I'm saying? But realistically, it's because there's like a big turnpike, like, you know, where the cars can make a U-turn or whatever, like right there in between. So I'm really like fighting with cars and traffic. This is why I wish I really still had that footage, because like people think I look retarded doing this, and that's why I want to show y'all how dumb it looks, and you're just gonna look dumb doing it, but it's okay. It doesn't even matter. You're just gonna look real stupid, because basically what you do is you turn the light on while it's long exposure, and you're just swinging it around. You just swinging the light around, or you usually trying to make a shape or something, but that's what you're doing. You're swinging the light around. But anyway, like I say though, I tried to, you know, do it. I was trying to write Cinemental in cursive, you know what I'm saying? You know, since they say I don't really like try to hold it down, but I was writing Cinemental in cursive, and it really didn't come out. Like, it really didn't come out good at all. That's like cursive writing of a first grader, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I end up trying to write my name again, you know, there's a lot going on here, but it was not working out the way that I really wanted it to work out. I was trying random patterns, as you guys can see right here. Then I even tried to get inside the pic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that wasn't even coming out the way that I wanted it to. But after that, I even decided to try to get into the pic and then paint a whole bunch of stuff. You know, 60 seconds is a long time, but it's not a lot of time. It depends on what you need to accomplish in that time. You understand what I'm saying? But look at this picture right here. I look like a ghost. One, you can barely even see me right there, but that's because for most of the picture I was doing all the light painting, and then I tried to jump in and just like pose. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it didn't work like that. And basically all of those were kind of like a bunch of practice that I was trying to get in, because I really wanted to do these pictures here, the pictures that you saw on the thumbnail. So on these pictures, I got with some friends that had, you know, Dodges, you know, and because, you know what I'm saying, I got 2 Dodges, I was like, oh, let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get some real shots to try, you know, see what it's like, and if they come out good enough, maybe even, you know what I'm saying, maybe I could try to sell them the Dodge, right? I don't know. You tell me in the comment section. Y'all think I should try to sell these to Dodge? Because I don't know if they're gonna like them. I'm real harsh on myself though, but you know what I'm saying, like most people can take what I say and probably make better stuff, to be honest with you. I'm just here to try to help you get there, you feel me? So as you can see, I got a picture of each one of them by themselves, and then I also got this picture of the 2 of them together, and with the 2 of them together, it's a really good pic. You can see at like I'm changing the hue of the light as I'm passing it through. Like, that's not easy to do. First off, that's not easy to do. Second off, I didn't know what I was doing, and instead of like taking multiple pictures like I should have, a tactic that I'm gonna later explain, what I did was I was trying to do it all within those 60 seconds. So I'm going around the car, and then I'm taking the white light, and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, like pretty much paint the cars, because that's what it is. That's what light painting is, because those cars would have been completely dark, right? Because of the exposure and everything else like that. The cars would have probably been like a silhouette, but what happens is I take a light and then I shine that light over whatever, and whatever you flash with light, it's going to be lit, or at least you're painting it. That's why it's called light painting, because with however much light you give it, it's going to, you know what I'm saying, pretty much put that light into your image and put it on whatever it is. And because these objects aren't moving, it stays there. You feel what I'm saying? But you guys already know I'm never satisfied with what I do. So what did I go do? I went out again with Toyota this time, but I went out again, and we definitely tried something new, or not even new. We actually tried to do what I didn't do correct on the last one, which was take multiple pictures. So I went out and I took multiple pictures because I wanted to get everything colored differently. So I got a picture of one corner with one light, one corner with the other light, behind the car with the purple light. Well, these are all the same light, but it's an RBG light. But you got the one corner with the red, one corner with the blue, and then I went to the other side behind the car and did purple, and then you know, basically painted the car, you know what I mean, just to make sure the car came out good. And it came out like this. You know, I put all these pictures together, photoshopped them, did a whole bunch of stuff, and tried to mix everything up, and you know, even did some sky replacement because the original picture doesn't even have all that. So you know, I really just tried to go in and just do, you know, whatever I could do, guys, whatever I could do. So basically, like I said, it would have been more in depth and I would have had a better explanation for you guys. I almost scrapped this episode like 4 times. I recorded it and then I didn't have the footage for the other part, so I'm re-recording it now just so I can at least show y'all exactly what it is. Hopefully I explained this well enough. If I didn't explain this well enough, please do let me know and I'll be able to do this again. And if you want to see the photoshopping and how I did that, or whatever the case may be, leave that in the comment section as well. You know what I'm saying? If you made it all the way here, man, give me a like. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. And you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my day ones, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all know the links are down in the description, man. Just holla at your boy. One.